we are going to take a look at the denim industry to better understand how it's making sustainable choices to better the future for all of us.
So we have actually, the past 5 years, reduced our water usage by 93%.
We will discover together where everything comes from.
Hi, I'm Amber Valletta. I'm a model and a Goodwill ambassador to the United Nations Environment Program. Denim is one of the most recognizable fashion items there is. When I came back to fashion and I saw the industry had kind of exploded and changed in so many ways, it had just become so big, so exploitive, both of nature and people, I felt like I couldn't just stand on the sidelines. I had to get involved. We're at Gonser Group, and I'm gonna go on a tour to find out what it takes to be a truly sustainable denim brand.
We are based in Grombelia. We are
Tunisia.
In Tunisia, yes, exactly. We are German. We export all the whole production to Europe.
Do you get the jeans already made and then you change the colors?
We have the two parts. We start the jean from the fabric until the final product, and also we have some supplier who given us the jean to make only laser effect.
Right,
yes.
So you do both?
Yes, the both.
Okay. This is an effect which normally would be done in like by hand, but now you guys are using sustainable methods and doing it with a laser. Is that correct?
Exactly. For laser, the environmental impact is less than the other handling use, because it will be less washing process and less consumption of water.
So you're capturing and cleaning this blue dye that would normally go out into the atmosphere technically, but you guys are capturing it, filtering it.
Exactly. We have all type of filtration, because here the regulation in Tunisia that control all type of emissions.
There's so many things to think about to try to do it better, right? To make a more sustainable pair of jeans, to meet regulations or to meet consumer demand. It takes so much thought.
The denim industry now is in a strong under pressure, because the brand, consumer, and even government are demanding sustainable product.
So the EU policy is shifting the way in which the global system of companies is looking at textiles, because they're seeing that if they meet certain standards, they enter niche markets, and actually consumers increasingly are looking for products like this.
You mentioned something called a digital product passport, and I don't think many people know what that is. I know the EU has passed regulations which are paid by taxpayers. What is a digital product passport, and can you show us an example of that?
So the digital product passport is pushing us to document everything about a garment. From the fiber, the composition, the wash, even traceability about recycling and everything that comes after. You can find the digital passport on the garments, and we will discover together where everything comes from. Let's see. So it tells us about the jacket. It's a workwear jacket. You can even see a picture of it. And then you tap on the first spot, discover the product's recycle life. So you have the little numbers to tell you the steps. The first step is the raw material. So in here we can see that the cotton, it's from Greece and Turkey, and the recycled cotton from Egypt.
You have a tool here that can actually help create the market for circular, more circular and more sustainable products.
Dimco has made a lot of innovations in the way you manufacture jeans. So this machine here, what is this machine?
Well, this machine is a wet ozone machine. Ozone, which is a natural thing which is in the air, but we are concentrating it, fades them like your shirt. Yeah, exactly, like your shirt. It fades down without using any water.
So the UNEP Intex program is part funded by the EU, and it's to bring about circularity in the textiles value chain.
We have worked with Intex in several projects, so that gives the chance for the factory to measure and calculate their footprint Also, the life cycle assessment from final product. This way we can know now where we can improve.
So we have actually, the past 5 years, reduced our water usage by 93%. We will go to 50% energy, green energy from our solar panels. I would like to have zero water. The technology exists, but it's so expensive that it is impossible.
It's not easy to transition to be more sustainable for a factory because it takes a lot of money and you need the brands to support you. Can I try it on?
Yeah, of course.
It's very cool on you. So zero waste fashion.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I think we have a long way to go in the textile industry. It's going to take all hands on deck. It's going to take customers demanding, more transparency and more traceability. And then it also is going to take policy, really, I think, on top to engulf all of that, because we need regulations to make sure that we're all doing the right thing. Definitely keep re-wearing your clothes as long as you possibly can. It came from the earth, and there were a lot of hands that went into making it, and a lot of different processes, and it traveled all over the world just to get to you into your closet.